Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm back. Hey, man, today's a good day, man. Sorry for this day that my Walmart bag, man. I had, but man, today, man, is a good day today, man. Man, Spider-Man, I ain't gonna lie. Spider-Man is a juggernaut of Marvel, man. I'm telling you, there's one dang Spider-Man. Matter of fact, it was only three. The Spider-Man, they call it. But just because of one Spider-Man movie, turn around and outsold three MCU movies, The Eternals and Black Widow. Black Widow lost money, on that Disney streaming service. Mostly people are pirating her money movies around, stuff like that. So I don't blame about her being upset from that, because she ain't making no money. And there's the Kung Fu, where it's Shane whatever, how I don't want to pronounce that name. I don't want to mess it up, but I don't want to pronounce that name. But it's actually from the 70s comic book, Kung Fu or whatever, back in the 70s, comics. But that movie, Spider-Man, outsold all three of MCU movies all combined. And here's why. Because Sony got their act together. And here's why Sony got their act together. Because remember, Sony was pushing diversity too. They were pushing forced diversity. But Sony realized they started losing money to a multi-high. They were losing money even with Ghostbusters 2020. 2016 Ghostbusters. Even though they're not tied up with Marvel, but it's from the same studio. From Sony Studio. But Sony Studio started getting this act together when Disney, MCU, wanted to take Spider-Man away. They wanted to take Spider-Man away from them. From Sony. So Sony made a decision in their mind to turn around and start handing this movie over to customers. When they start seeing to the customer fan base, money was out there for them. So they were able to produce this movie. Now, I'm not going to sit there and say about Sony's future. Because they can make this billion right now or make $2 billion because they haven't made it China yet. Then they can come back again and then go back and, trying to push diversity on people, force diversity. Spider-Man movie is diverse. That's the truth. But at the same time, Sony realized that they can't do forced diversity. So when they was out there trying to push Spider-Man out there to audience out there, they were actually, losing the battle out there with the audience, with the fans, with the customers. Everybody don't want to see this movie. Now, when they started getting their act together, then people started watching their movie. And everybody saw that when Spider-Man was released, with Civil War in the MCU. Civil War. Everybody wanted paid to see Spider-Man. Even though it was Spider-Boy, but people still went and saw it. Because the story was thought of neat. It's like the diversity with Disney wasn't forced. It was there, but it wasn't forced. Forced diversity. But at the same time, when it came to Black Widow, forced diversity. When it came down to the other movies, it seemed like it was kind of forced diversity. All the words that they say and stuff like that, used like that. So customers just pull their way from, pull their money away from it. Because like I said before, customers spend their money just to, for enjoyment, just to entertain themselves. They not going there and then going and listen to politics when they this bad enough that they hear politics enough. They don't like these politicians anyway. So what they do, they go to the theaters to go and enjoy the movie, what they pay for. They don't want to go and hear from what's on the outside being brought in the theaters, being forced on them. So they don't care. And I'm here to say, man, this is a good thing that really happened under Sony. Now, I'm not going to make no promise. Now I'm doing this video now for future reference. When y'all come around and say, "Oh, but you say that that Spider-Man not gonna be diversity, forced diversity, wherever y'all turn around and put y'all mind to it." I'm saying right now, I can't predict Sony's future with Spider-Man, but I hope it be a successful future with Spider-Man. But farther than that, they didn't push the diversity strong on people. They didn't want, and even though they have some nostalgia in there, but it still turned out for them. They still outbeat MCU movie. So that makes Sony still have the rights to this Juggernaut character, the unstoppable Juggernaut character, the Amazing Spider-Man. They can't take it away from him because they making a lot of money. This movie ain't hit China yet, and it's still making money. Right now, as you know, it's still making cash. So my thing is this. I just heard no long ago that CW is being sold off. I don't know how true that is, but I heard that CW is being sold off. I guess get broke, go broke is really true. Because that's all they share is rogue shows and people didn't watch them. And they weren't making no money out of it. Then I heard this another thing too just recently happened. And people say, well, that's not going to happen to Wonder Brothers. It can happen to Wonder Brothers too. Because by they turn around killing the Snyderverse the way they doing, they ain't going to no longer have it, man, because they doing bad business. And like I said before, cake need love, man. If you turn around making a bad cake, people ain't going to buy that cake. But you make a good, luscious, good cake, people going to buy it. The cake will end up feeding them. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to feed them the cake. The cake will end up feeding them. And that's just how life is, man, And I have to keep on put that in there. Not forcing on people. It's up to you if you want to listen or not. People take their money, especially those who work hard for their money. And I love to throw this Guardian of the Galaxy there, and Spider-Man, because this cake that I end up coming to, and it's a beautiful cake. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, stop selling people crap. Spider-Man is the Juggernaut. The unstoppable Juggernaut. Marvel got their own character. Charles Xavier half-brother is the unstoppable Juggernaut. Now, Spider-Man is the unstoppable Juggernaut in Hollywood over MCU. When just with that one character. So, hey, there you have it. My name is Todd Smith. You all have a wonderful day. God bless. Peace.